You are probably a very attractive person, and for this reason your options in life are many. Because you have so many options, you may have a very difficult time making a permanent decision. You can feel like a kid in a candy store at times. There's just too much to choose from, and you want to try it all. This is great in some ways, but it also leaves you feeling very unstable and uncertain in many other ways. Even though you will always be faced with a lot of distractions and temptations throughout life, your true happiness will always come from choosing those things that offer you stability and a strong, solid foundation. Otherwise, you will spend your life going from relationship to relationship, job to job, city to city. One of the things that will help you resist the many temptations in life is to develop a very strong spiritual foundation that helps you learn to think positive thoughts, make clear decisions and understand the true meaning of what it means to be loved properly. That doesn't mean you have to give up certain aspects of your freedom. You can still travel and see the world, but you would feel better about yourself if you learn to do that in moderation. Your ideal job would be one that allows you to move about. The same goes for intimate relationships. You may want to remain single until you have mastered your need for constant change. Once that has been settled, you stand a better chance at having a long-term relationship. Your mind is very progressive, so you may want to consider exploring metaphysics or non-traditional realms of spirituality. This will allow your mind to expand and grow in healthy ways. But for some of you, a very traditional religion or spiritual practice is what's needed most if you are to stay grounded long-term. Just remember that indecision and uncertainty can be a very dark place, so you want to avoid these things as much as possible. You can remain charming and fun to be around, but don't be so quick to give in to the temptations. Don't be so hard on yourself if at times you fall back into bad habits. You are a human being just like everyone else. You've come here to learn about life through living. You were born to be a leader, and with this comes a tremendous amount of ambition, an incredible drive for success, and a highly intelligent mind. You can be a bit unconventional at times. You prefer to work alone most of the time because of the limitations you experience when having to work with others. Your great vision can be a strong motivator. A steady willpower will be required to pass the many tests that you will go through, especially after the age of 30. You've come here to make your mark on the world, and the possibility of you accomplishing this is tremendous. One of your biggest challenges is having to commit to a routine. Your creativity requires variety and wide open spaces to run and play. At times you can be flexible and adaptable to the ideas of others, but once your mind is made up, there is no going back. You can be impatient and prone to frustration and anger when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like. You like to start projects, but you're not great in seeing them through to the end. You would prefer someone else do that. With the proper training and education, you can run large organizations and big businesses. You're a risk taker, and your inventiveness is the key to your success. Financial success is extremely rewarding to you personally. Try to control that anger. Don't let it get out of hand. Because you were born under the astrology sign of Capricorn, you can be resourceful, ambitious, determined, very organized, realistic, canny, patient, witty, loyal, goal-oriented, strong-willed, efficient, hardworking, fearless, responsible, thoughtful and completely irresistible. But you can also be insatiable, never satisfied, rigid, hold a grudge, overambitious, moody, overcritical, stubborn, a social climber and very competitive. Here are some suggestions on how you can bring positive change into your life. Learn to trust even when it's not easy. Break your own silly rules. Learn to express your emotions more freely. Open your heart to others. Be flexible and adaptable to change. Let go of grudges. Learn to be grateful. Forget about your status. Share with others, and don't be so bloody competitive. And for God's sake, learn to be warm and affectionate. And most importantly, learn to love yourself and others unconditionally.